Oguz Cem Celik is an architecture professor at Istanbul Technical University. He joins me now live. Professor, in an earthquake of this magnitude, of course, damage to buildings is to be expected, but we have seen severe, widespread damage. Given your expertise, I'm wondering if you can give us an assessment on why that's the case.
Okay, thanks for having me. So these two earthquakes are actually very big earthquakes. I mean, that hit the earthquake area, so measuring 7.8 and 7.6 on the same day. This is the one of the reasons of the tragic, or severe damage in the area. There are some possible reasons for such a widespread damage in the area. I would list a little bit like this. So we have, unfortunately, in the area, we have a very old building stock, which is very unfortunate case to withstand an earthquake in such sizes. For example, poor material qualities or properties in concrete and reinforcing bars were in the region. We know this actually. We had the same problem in the previous earthquakes as well. Also, we have irregular structural systems from both architectural reasons or some other engineering mistakes as well. Also, we have buildings just touching each other. I mean, we call them buildings in areas, and they hit each other during the earthquake, and this is called as the pounding effect, and they damage the buildings in the area. Also, we have unfortunately soil properties, very weak soil properties that would have contributed to the widespread damage as well. There are many things actually. For example, use of ground stories as some commercial purposes, and that's why we have some open spaces on the ground levels of the buildings that we call them soft stories or weak stories. There are many. So if you look at the building stock or an inventory in Turkey, there are many buildings like this in other parts of the world. Of Turkey. Sorry.
For these older buildings or buildings that are not built correctly up to earthquake code, for example, is it possible to retrofit these existing buildings so that they are safer in the event of another earthquake? I know that's a concern, particularly in Istanbul right now for a lot of people.
Yeah, certainly. Great question. Thank you. So this is one option actually to retrofit the existing buildings in the regions. Probably we should start from the region to retrofit the damaged buildings. The damage level is very important for that. So if you have a low damage building, so you could easily retrofit them for the next big one. However, if the building is heavily damaged, so probably reconstruction or renewal of the building will be much, much better. There are many methods, by the way, and Turkish engineers are quite experienced on that retrofit schemes that we had developed in the aftermath of previous earthquakes. So we could do that very, very quickly. There are some conventional methods as well as some advanced methods to do that, and I believe that the existing, I would say, buildings with low damage as well as medium damage could be retrofitted very well.